Chuck was once unbeatable. Your only escape was brawl or knockout. Wonder later, is Chuck bad or good? I'll prove Chuck is still good by pushing him to rank 30. I had two different strategies on heists, depending on whether we were facing Charlie or not. If we were facing Charlie, my first post would go right between the two rivers, and my second post would be dead to the heist safe. So this way we could rush as fast as we can before the Charlie got our super. My third post would go right behind the heist safe, and my fourth post would be between my side of the rivers. Once you get your 3 posts set up, spam damage on the enemy's heist safe no matter what. This works for both strategies I was using. There's that fourth post, and that's only so you can get to the other heist safe faster. What if we don't face the Charlie? Well, your first post goes in the middle. Your second post goes a little bit further past the rivers. Your third post goes... As I was saying, it goes behind the heist safe, effectively in your enemy spawn, so you can try a double dip method. Using this method, there is no need for a fourth post. If you're playing in a team, go Chuck, Charlie, and a wall breaker. This worked very well for the entirety of day 1, but I didn't have much time to do it because it was so late at night for me. I got to 259 trophies before I had to go to bed, so hopefully day 2 is much better. Today is a great day for pushing Chuck because the hot zone map is dueling beetles. I originally tried creating a line across the hot zone map, but this didn't really work out too well in the long run. So then I tried putting my posts inside the hot zone itself, but that wouldn't give me enough coverage. And then I found the perfect setup. Putting your post in the shape of a diamond just outside the hot zone works, but it's too predictable to figure out where you're going. So I'm gonna teach you guys the best positioning for Chuck's post. The first post goes right in the enemy's walls, the second post goes between your walls. The third post, it's easier if you watch, same goes with the fourth post. The third and fourth posts are offset from the middle, so it's a little bit harder to figure out where you're going when you use your super. 300 trophies was very easy because Chuck can carry your entire team. Just note, most of your games with Chuck will not be as landslide as this. Most of your games you'll actually start with a disadvantage. A lot of your games, you'll have this sort of disadvantage because you spend a bunch of your time early on getting your posts out on the field. But it's very possible to make a comeback, and this is how. With multiple enemies. The percentage in hot zone games will be so back and forth because Chuck is so unpredictable in games with hot zone. So you're able to make huge comebacks like this. About 30 minutes in, I got Bronze 2 with a mastery. It takes about 25 seconds for me to get down all my posts. Once I get my posts down, then I go to the enemy's walls and just play a little bit of extra defense when needed. When the enemy step in the hot zone, use the super. That's effectively how all my games went. If I need to make a comeback, it's as simple as this. $400 trophies was simple and easy. I decided to try gem grab around the 450 mark and it's a lot more complex than Hot Zone, because your posts need to be around both the gem line and the middle points. Your posts need to be a lot more spread out than this, and I think a gem grab, a line would actually work. Also, if the enemy has countdown, it's going to be pretty tough for you to get to the enemy side of the base because your posts are lined up to go there. I went back to Hot Zone and got 500 trophies very easily, and that's where I decided to end this section. On day 4, I was just playing with randoms to try and get to 800 trophies on my own. Win, loss, until here. $800 trophies achieved, and that's where I decided to end day 4 at right about 814 trophies. On day 5, I was playing with one of my friends, a little bit more casually. Me, Fly. About 48k trophies. Pretty good, I'd say. We were just playing with randoms this entire time, and we were easily winning most of our games. And we even found this really good random that we kept playing again with. Eventually, Fly did have to leave, but we made pretty good progress today in only 45 minutes of gameplay. On day 6, I tilted a little bit and got back to about 850 with Fly and one of his friends, and made some pretty good plays along the way in one of Chuck's worst modes. Take this game for example. The plan for Chuck and Heist was to have Grom and Stu play offense and try to get rid of a thrower, and Chuck would be waiting until the very end and then come and clutch on defense. We ended off the day at 838 trophies. On day 7, Chuck's best map was out, so I played with randoms. And playing with randoms was actually a good decision because they're typically worse, so you have to play better in order to win a lot, which improves your skill. Goal 1 of the mastery was super easy because every game is so fast. Around this point, I decided to try something incredibly ridiculous in Gem Grab. And by a miracle, it worked.